Today I am in Yelm and I'm going to bicycle the Yelm-Tenino Rail Trail. It is a really pretty day, although really cold. I'm hoping to find no ice on the trail, which is supposed to be paved the whole way. And I'm hoping for a great view of Mount Rainier. I've been getting glimpses on the way down on this drive, and Mount Rainier is just gorgeous in the sunshine. But clouds are moving in, so I'm going to get on the trail. Should be about 28 miles round trip. Here we go. All right, 14 miles to Tenino, just starting out here on this gorgeous day. There's some cool graffiti over there. The first thing you do is cross a crosswalk. You start across that road. Sorry for all the turning. And use the signal when it turned to walk. I started out and I almost got taken out by a car making a right. She didn't even look. That was a close call. Here we go. Just a quarter mile in, and there's a golf course there. 1 mile in. So far this trail is really well marked. We're following Highway 507, and I think that might be for most of this rail trail. So you do have some highway noise here to the left right now, but it's not right in your face. There's a nice little screen of trees here. And there's been quite a few road crossings, but they've all been really quiet. We're in a very rural area here. 1.5 miles. It's a nice little forest ride. Lots of people out today, bicyclists, skateboards, hikers, dogs, and looks like a couple of horses up ahead. Pretty farmlands, about 2.5 miles in. A lot of big barns up there. Mile 3. So far, this really nice trail has been very well marked, and they have mileage posts to every half mile. I don't know if that continues the whole way, but that's been really great. A little further from the highway now. Just a gorgeous day. This trail does go through like some forest, so there are a few places where there's like little holes and big root bumps and stuff, so it's a little uneven, but hey, it's a paved trail, so it's still pretty nice. 3.5 miles in, enjoying this beautiful ride. It's really cold out, but the sunshine, just between the sunshine and the exercise, I'm quite warm. I'm glad I swapped my down for a lighter jacket. I did bring my down in case I get cold. Have a Ortlieb on the back. You've got the room, you might as well bring the stuff. I am 3.88 miles in, and you can see there is snow along the trail in this shady place, but the trail itself seems quite clear. No ice. .3. 4.75. 4.75. We're just about to go under a railway bridge. Looks like it's been here a while. 5.5 miles. I think this is the town of Rainier. No sign of Mount Rainier yet. It is a bit hazy, but I'll keep hope. Rainier Grocery and Deli. It's a little town, but it seems like a really nice town. 5.75. Rainier. I have a headwind, but I'm also going down a real easy going but steady decline. So looks like there'll be a little bit of an uphill coming back up into Rainier. I'm almost 7 miles and I've turned around facing the town of Rainier again in case in case it's cloudy on the way back. Look, Rainier was there the whole time. It is just kind of behind me a bit, so maybe I'll get a better view on the way back. 7 miles in and I'm about to go across a snowy little bridge, so I'm going to slow down and just take it easy. A bumpy little bridge. Oh, this is cool. It's a hall of trees. Yeah, this is really beautiful. I think this is, yep, this is the Chehalis Western Trail. So you can go 14 miles that way to Lacey. And I'm staying on the Yelm-Tenino Trail towards Tenino. I'm at 7.39 where these trails intersect. So definitely a lot of opportunity for adventure out here. Pretty. It does not say what I'm crossing, but it's a really pretty little river here. I'll look it up when I get back. A little ice in the middle of the bridge here. Nothing that the 600 can't handle. I'm about 9 miles from Yelm, still heading toward Tenino. There's a lot of winter here. It's beautiful, and then this is so fun. As I'm going through the trees, their upper branches are in the sunshine, so you can maybe see it, all the ice on the trail. There's like little bits of ice falling all underneath the trees. It's all sparkly, really pretty. Like, be safe out there, but don't just think of summer as the only bicycling season. And look at this. This is February 26th. 25th? It's February anyway. Last weekend in February. And it's just gorgeous. But I am getting in ahead of a snowstorm, a rainstorm more likely. So you just gotta grab these days while you can. Here is Lake McIntosh. I believe it could be McIntosh. That's how it's spelled, but usually that's pronounced McIntosh. Beautiful little lake here. I don't know if you can see with this. I'll try to zoom in now. A pair of swans out there. Across Military Road. It's 10.44 miles in. .84 miles. Up on 11.4 miles in from Yelm, and I'm about to cross the highway. Now the highway is on my right. Looks like I'm crossing this little creek. .2 miles in. We've got a nice little wetlands on the left. And on the right a bit. I see a sign of beavers. Definitely chewy chomping some trees here. 1 mile to go. Starting to get into some more housing now. So I'm probably technically in Tenino. But I'm heading for the trail end, the trailhead in Tenino, and I'm hoping to also find a bite to eat for lunch, because I kind of skipped breakfast trying to get out here at a reasonable hour. Steller J up in that tree. You can hear him. $13.5. Coming into Tenino. Like some sports fields. It's so strange to go from like sunny green grass, warmth into the icy, snowy shade. It's like I'm crossing back and forth between seasons along this ride. Official trailhead at this park. There's a little bike station there with tools. A little covered area. It's at Tenino City Park. Down here and check out this little caboose. Not only do we have this nice little caboose here reminding us that this was a train track at one time, but we have this beautiful depot, and Tenino is known for its sandstone quarries, and this depot was made out of that sandstone. So we'll go take a look at that, and then the quarry was made into a public pool, so we'll take a look at that too. All right, I'm not sure how much of this is going to show, but we are at the quarry pool. So this was part of the old sandstone quarry, and there you can see the sign, and they turned it into a public pool. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can zoom in on it a bit. Looks pretty cold right now. They've got the gate around it. It's, you know, shut. You can't go in there and look right now at it, but it's still neat, really unique. All right, I have removed my GoPro from my helmet because today it is not playing. It is dead. And this is the second time it's died on a ride. It was completely charged, and I put a new chip in it. I tried pulling the battery in and out a couple times. That works sometimes, but no cigar. So I am going to go check out the caboose again, get a picture, and then I've been told the scoop on where to find a cafe to get some food, and then I'm going to turn around and head back to Yelm and hopefully get some views of Mount Rainier. Will be on my iPhone instead of my GoPro, which is fine, and hopefully fine. And any more footage I get will have to be on the iPhone. I'm gonna go into the Sandstone Cafe. I just have to find a place to lock my bike. One interesting thing about Tenino is that it printed its own wooden money to help its citizens and its struggling businesses during the Great Depression, and it brought back that practice for the pandemic in 2020. I'm just driving through the Tenino City Park on my way back towards Yelm. Still a gorgeous day, still really cold. That Sandstone Cafe was pretty good. Okay, coming back into Yelm. A little less than a mile from the parking lot, and this is the best view of Rainier I've seen on the whole trail over the top of this housing development. You can see the top of it poking up. So I know that there are other trails with better views of Rainier. I purposefully saved those for maybe a summer day where I was sure it would be clear, and I wasn't sure about today. But this is still a beautiful trail and well worth it. All right, one more. Still in Yelm, almost to the car. There it is, through the intersections, under the stoplights. Back at the car, back in Yelm. That was a wonderful ride. I put on 28.5 miles round trip, and that was with about an extra half mile thrown in for the little side trip into like the main street of Tenino, so I could grab a bite to eat at the cafe. The trail is all railroad grade and all paved. A total of 485 feet of elevation gain cumulative over the entire time, and of course at railroad grade, it's nothing that's gonna make you jump off and push your bike or anything. Nice easy grade. It was just a beautiful ride, a lot of forest. Even though it followed the highway, it wasn't a busy highway, nothing like that Maple Valley Highway. Much quieter, a lot of birds and potential for other wildlife, I think, along that trail. And in between the different trailheads, which there are a few of, you really get that nice quiet sense of solitude, at least in the winter. In the summer, I'm sure more bicyclists are on it. Really enjoyed the trail. Definitely want to come back. I want to try that other Chehalis to Lacey type trail that intersected the one that I did today. And I would also like to do a few more that have that great view of Mount Rainier. I feel kind of ripped off today. I had such a great view of the mountain on the way down to this trail, and then just little peekaboo views of the summit mostly on this trail. The best views are here in Yelm, I think. The intersection that I almost got hit at was probably the best view on the entire trail. See you on the next adventure.